How's it going? Day 3. We might actually get to use the table saw today. It is the moment of truth. We're gonna pop off the clamps of the boards that we Frankensteined together yesterday and see if they're gonna hold or if we gotta figure out something else. So let's see what's going on. I don't know, it's not looking good. Kind of a big gap there. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, not great. It's quite an angle, as you can see if you follow it through. Flex-wise, it seems not strong at all. Yep, it's gonna be a no for our little combined board. So we're gonna have to figure something else out. Had basically no strength on that, none at all. Which means there's a couple things we can still try. There's a different kind of join, like a half lap or something like that. Basically where you cut the board in half long ways for a little while and then do the opposite side on the other board and then kind of join them together. And we can use a couple dowels to hold those together. That's not super difficult and we'd be able to use a table saw. Let's give that one a shot before we just toss this piece of wood and you know, tell it to piece out. We'll trim it to size and then we'll try to put that lap in. I've never done that before, so we'll see. So I do have a dado blade set here that we can use to make wide cuts on these boards. I just never used one, so we'll have to try to see how it works, how to put it in. First thing, I gotta unplug this though, because I'm not gonna work on it while it's plugged in. I know that the tools for changing out this blade are under here. There's just a pile of sawdust that I need to get off of there first. So I guess we're cleaning that up too. Ooh, the instructions. That might be useful. There's the wrench to get the blade out. That's the one. And how much you want to bet those are the bolts to attach this thing to the table? You know, I think that's right. Let's try it and see what happens. I don't even know if our nut is going to go back on there with one. All right, after a quick look at the instructions, we don't need this little flange. I think you learned something watching this video, did you? See how it goes. Audio fill in part 1, go. So we might as well cut out enough space to get rid of that knot out of that little section. It's about 2 inches, and luckily that will give us a lot of overlap for the actual joint to put the dowels in. And really my biggest surprise was how rough the cut edge of the join was. But that just gives us more room for glue and surface area, so that ends up being a good thing, I guess. So there's our 2 cuts. So once we put them together, we will end up with that, basically. And we'll make sure that's nice and strong and it's not going to come apart. And we'll have 1 board again instead of 2. So here's our dowel that we're going to use. and we'll just take and drill a couple holes, boom, boom, to secure that joint, make sure that it's not coming out. So we'll try this one first, but I'm going to test it on something else because I learned yesterday. This bit's also pretty dull. Nope. No, stop. So this one will fit, which is a good thing because that is the largest drill bit that my drill can handle.
Emergency audio fill-in part 2. I really don't know what's going on with my microphone. I think it may be just the battery running out in it. Anyway, so we drilled 2 straight holes through both boards at the same time. And then, hey, you know what? The glue from yesterday survived the night. And so we were able to fill that in, smear it all over the 2 sides of that board because we want those 2 pieces to be connected forever. We never want them to come apart. Make sure we get all the glue into every tiny little place and then get it onto the dowel too that we're going to shove into that hole there. And this took a bit of doing because the hole was very tight, which was a bit of the problem yesterday, I think. And then once it's in there, we cut it off so that we can have room to put the other one in. Glue that guy up, and in it goes. Flex the table just a little bit. Took a bit of adjustment to make sure that it was going through, but we got it in there. And then, like the other one, we can cut it off, and then we're good. We have one board again. It's a little bit ugly, but with some cleanup, you know, we'll put a little wood filler in there if necessary. Sanding those dowels down, it'll be good. Did it take us 2 days to fix this board? Yeah, it sure did, but did we save $1.50? Also yes. But hey, maybe we learned a lesson. We are going to measure it extra amount of times. That's going to be it for this video for the day. But hey, if you are making something, work on it a little bit. Even if it's only a little bit of time that you're working on it today, just do a little tiny bit and you'll feel better and you'll be that much closer to being finished. Take it easy. See you next time.